Anybody see anything wrong with this? I think I do. Also, there's something wrong with that. And that. And that. What? I think I need to get to the unit and do something about that. That can't stay like that. If people know me, that's wrong. But first, I need coffee. Probably guessed by that little intro when I got my coffee at the same time. Today, I'm back on the silver T5 that I kind of rescued. From the last video, this thing's been MOT'd and I've been driving around for a little while. And I can't fault the thing, to be honest with you. It's got 433,000 miles on it and I can't fault it. But, as you probably guessed from that intro, there's something wrong with this thing. It's too bloody high. As we all know with me, I like things low, and today we're getting it back down where it should be. It might not be as low as what's going to end up eventually, but for now we're getting it down as far as I can possibly get it. With a nice set of coilovers, and I'd like to thank Max Pedium Rods for working with the channel and supporting the channel, because we've got an epic product here. So I think I better move my coffee before I start opening this box, and let's see what we got here. And I would like to mention as well, there's a discount code. If you're interested in this product, use our discount code, which will be on the bottom of the screen now and in our description, and get yourself some bucks off of this product. So let's get opening this box. Yeah, well, safety first and all that. We just got ourselves a blade because around here we don't do safety. I'm quite happy and. Well, happy? What am I on about? Happy. I'm quite intrigued and excited, is what I was meant to say. That's right, yeah. To see what's actually in this box and how it is. I've had this box sat around now for quite a few weeks, and I've been itching and itching to get it done. And this is the time to actually get it done. I'll put it down there, because at least then I can actually do something with it. Blade. Let's chuck the blade over there. I'll probably find it later, stuck in my hand, no doubt. So we got a little installation book. Yeah, I've read enough of that. And we've got a Max Pedium Rods. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, might have a coffee later and read that later. So I'll put that up there, mate. That's more interested in that instruction manual. Got the pair of rear, what they're called, coilover adjusters. So they look quite well. Seals and everything actually in there. What else have we got in here? Let's go to these next, shall we? They've got the rear springs and they look pretty bloody beefy, to be honest with you. Rubbish. Yeah, liking them. They look pretty beefy. So got one of them. Oh, I've got another one. Yep, there it is. I'm not going to unwrap that, so there's that one. The obligatory adjusters for the coilover adjusters. They can go down there. I've got a collection of them, but that is that. As we open those ones, I guess these must be the front springs. Which, ooh, bit of a coil, so it fits into the top and the bottom onto the coilover, so yeah. Ding. The bells, they're ringing. And there's the other one. Quite impressed, to be honest with you. They don't look badly made at all. And to think this kit is not the mega expensive, like £2,000 kits you can go and buy the rest of it. This is only just the normal everyday, like I think it's under 400 quid for this kit. Don't quote me on that. You have to check yourself, but as I said, you will get some discount off if you buy it with our discount code. Rear shot. with dust cover and bump stop and everything else. Oh yeah, she's got some in her. Put that away. Other rear foot. Oh, box now get a bit there. Toppy teety. Oh, come on, thank you. Oh, hello. Don't want to lift that off. Oh, typical. Got the wrong bloody end. We got front shocks with the coilover part next to it. I know where this is getting adjusted to the bottom. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Even comes with a new nut. So put him down there. And there be the other one. Nothing else there for a truck in now. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Actually quite impressed with that little kit down there. And as I said, really intrigued and interested to get it on there, see how it rides and see how flipping low it is. So should we get a tape measure and see how much we actually lowered by? I reckon that's the next process. Right, we got our tape measure. Let's measure some arch gap. And you guys can let me know later how much we've actually lowered it by. Well, at the moment, top of the tyre to that is about 10 centimetres, so about 100 mil. On the rear, yeah, we've got about 90 mil on the rear. And yes, guys, as you can see, it hasn't got the original wheels on it. All them tyres on the other one were perished. And instead of going buy new tyres, I bought a set of 20s. They need reconditioning, which we'll be doing in another video. So, yeah. What I've already done to this one is gain myself access to the top nuts. For videoing purposes, I've took the wipers and scuttle panel off. But you don't have to. You've got the little panel here, which you can gain access through. Same on the other side, little panel you can gain access to that little nut down there, which is the top of your shock. But as I said, just for this purpose, I've done that. Plus, I like to give it a good clean at the same time. So do that. Oh, I say do that. I've already done that. So wheels off, jack it up. There's a pinch bolt back there, and brake wedge sensor, ABS sensor, and all that type of stuff. I'm not going to be dropping the hub off or anything else. I'm just literally under the pinch bolt and a little bit of knocking here and there. I should be able to slide the shock out complete. So let me get that done. Alright, that's all jacked up on axle stands. And your roll bar links come off. Two of the, I can't think what they're bloody called now. Pinch bolts, that's the one. They're both 18s, that's a 19. I've already unclipped the wires off the shock, so we'll undo them. Then I've just got to basically knock that off the shaft, which might be a little bit of a pain, but it normally comes off. And then we've got the bolt at the top to undo. Shock should be out. So let's get going. What have we got on there? 19, that's good. Actually, 19 should undo me thing first. So you have your roll bar link out of the way. And yeah, so cheap, I'm using a gun. If you guys are doing it, you don't need to use a gun, you can do it all by hand. I'm just lazy. Jesus Christ, gotta love dirty stuff, don't you? When I put them back in, they'll all have a spot of grease on them. Just to make it so that if I ever got to take it apart again, makes it easier. Loosen that one off a bit more. Yeah, looks like being at the bottom of the Titanic. Compressor actually turned on. No. Right. Now we got some pressure. Give me the air compressor. What an idiot I am. Let's see if we can get this undone now. Oh, that comes undone now. That's the other pinch right way. Put the nut back on the end like I always like to do. Know which one goes where then. That's empty, right? Alright, now I've got to try and get that lovely little thing out of there. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but we'll see. That's why I always leave the top bolt in, so you can put a bit of pressure on here to knock them down. So, yeah. I'll get it out and I'll be back, because this might take a while.
One eternity later.
Alright, now we've got it all off. The only bits I need off the old shop is your bearing and your top mount. Now I suppose we better build up this shop. As I said, I want it as low as possible, so as far as I'm concerned, there's only one place for these to go. As far down as practically possible. I don't even care about practical, to be honest with you. Let's just go right down. So I'll wind all these down to the most you can get them. And then we'll lock them up. I hate using these spanners, they're a pain in the backside. He's locked off. Now that's as low as it could possibly go. So spring on. We got our spring. Only goes there, followed by bearing, which sits on top of the spring nicely. That and that, which isn't going to go up to where it should be at the moment because the spring is at its lowest. So we've got no choice but to do it like that. Put the nut back on. Go on, nut all the way down. All the way down. And I get my little gun. Because as I said earlier, I'm lazy. There we go. All done. Once you get a bit of weight on the vehicle, that will compress down and it'll be like that. So it won't move, so there's nothing to worry about. The spring's not going to fall out or anything. So I better get this lot back together. Right, front is now back together and done. It's simple enough, just reverse of what you did on the first time. On the back, it's now start to see if we can get this lowered. You're probably wondering why I haven't showed you the front. That's because I'm keeping you in suspense to the end. I want to show you it all together because at the moment it's jacked up. I have run out of stand, leave that jacked before someone complains. So you can't actually see the proper height, but it is slammed. So what I've got to undo, top bolt at the top of the shock, which is 18. And the two bottom ones, which are 21s. That then removes the shock, get the spring out, and then we'll talk about getting the other bits back in, I guess. So, yeah. I have cheated and already loosened stuff off because I just went to see how loose it was just for filming, and it was all solid. Blowtorch has been out, big bars have been out, just to get things to loosen off. But it's all loose now, or loose enough, so I can now get it apart. That can get out my hand. Lovely shard of metal. Oh yeah, that's a nasty shard of metal. That went right in my finger. Horrible little thing. There's your top bolt, which is a pain in the jacksy. One shock, which is a bit warm, so as I said, just heat it up, and that can do one. Now it's a case of getting Mr. Spring out, now I'm bleeding, which more likely you just get a big pry bar and lever it over, because it's only on the, what they class as the clip to retain it, and pop it out. I'm just going to deal with my finger with it, and then I'll pop it out. Right, apologise guys, after when I've sorted my finger out, yeah, good old mechanic's way, masking tape. I honestly thought I left the camera running and I didn't check. I've got the spring out now, which is that dirty great monster of a thing. Compared to the other one, we're a lot shorter, so it's definitely going down. That spring can... That didn't go where I wanted it to do. So now we've got your shock, your spring and the adjuster. I want this thing low. So all I want out of that bag is the rubber isolator, Why have I got a washer? For what purpose have I got a washer? No washers came out. So, yeah, that can go back in the bag. As for the adjuster, I like things low. So I'm going to try it without anything on it at all and see what it's like. So that can go back in the bag as well. That can go over there. So this is the easy part, putting the spring back in. I haven't actually got new rubber, so I'm going to reuse the old top one. Bottom one's completely and utterly shafted, so we use the isolator on the bottom one. So if that don't work, I'll buy some new ones. But for now, this is what I'm going to do. So I get the spring in and this on, and then the shock back in, put it all back up together and do it all up. So yeah, should be relatively easy. Sorry, my back's hurting today. So that will go, just like that. I'm going to get a little bottle jack up underneath and push it back in place so I can get the shock up. Oh, and I have to. One of the ones I've actually done up to once. Yeah, as you can see, proper tool, not. What is going on with this? Can you do that? No, that one's dead. I'm going to give up. I'll be back in a minute. Let's try for another one. Let this one ain't seized. Oh, at least this one undone. Oh yeah, it moves. Right, that's all that side all back together. Also, I would say to you, when you got your bolts out, always give them a wire brush up and a coat of copper slip. That way, if any time you've got to take them apart, they come out easy. Now I've got this side done, I'm going to move on to the other side. Once I've got the other side done, we'll take it outside. I'll show you what it's like, actually in nice sunlight and stuff. Have a little chat about it. I suppose we can go for a little drive as well. I'll tell you what I think of the way it drives. I'll see you shortly. So guys, as promised, I've dragged it out of the unit so I can show you guys what the suspension kit looks like before we take it for a drive. And to be honest with you, it's pretty epic. I'm keeping it from you for a minute because I've like being a little bit sly every now and again and just keeping you guys in suspense. But no, it's totally and utterly transformed it all together. I'll put the measurements up in a minute because I forgot to measure it of how far it's actually come down, because it is actually a long way it's come down. And we'll see the difference between the two. I think it's roughly about 110 mil it's gone down. I might be wrong, but I think it's somewhere around that. You'll see it up here somewhere, because I'll put it, as I said, it'd be up there so you know how far it's come down. So shall we turn the camera around and let you guys see the difference? So there it is guys, as you can see, tyres are now tucking in the arch. Can't even get my finger in the gap now. So that's totally and utterly different, and the same on the front there. That's totally and utterly different. I'm not walking around front to show you guys because there's something a little bit different going on the front, and I'm going to keep that one, so you guys have to tune in on another video for that one. But as you can see, totally and utterly changed it, and the van now sits 100% level. The measurements from the sills down, there's 100% level the whole way along. It's got no rake at all. So at some point or another, I'm going to do the mod to the hubs and the T6 top suspension bushes, so I get my bit of rake back on that bit. So there's that guys. As you can see, it looks epic from what it was to what it is now. So I'm going to go and take this thing for a drive, let you guys know how it is and how it drives the rest of it, and give my honest opinion of how the kit is. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So let's hop in the van and go for a drive. So now out on the road, and to be completely honest with you, and I'll be completely honest with you, I've had the suspension on here for a couple of weeks, so I can give you a completely good review and everything on it, which is what I wanted to do. To be completely honest, the suspension, if you're thinking it's going to be smooth because you've just gone from normal standard suspension, anything lowered isn't as smooth as what it was when it's completely standard, but going by lowered vehicles that I've driven before, it's almost like driving around in a vehicle that's just being lowered about 30mm. There's not an actual massive amount of difference between the two. Bearing in mind this is slammed right on its ass as far as it goes, and the coilovers are wound down to the maximum, or the adapter chucked in the bin, I should say, at home. At home? On the rear, idiot. But it really doesn't drive along rough at all. I'm just driving down normal roads at the moment, doing 30 mile an hour, and it's no different than just driving a normal car, really. And so now I've got a big bump right here. Other than the bump you would feel, which you feel in any car, and I can tell you that because I've hit it before in plenty of other cars, you feel exactly the same in that bump. There's no difference at all. The vehicle's, I would say, more stable than it was before, and you don't get so much body roll and stuff, so if you're that type of person you want to chuck it around a bit more, you can, but it's a van after all, so how much you're really going to chuck it around is a different matter. The one thing I would say, if you're doing it, buy yourself some adjustable anti-roll bar links, because the anti-roll bar links on how it is now, they're pushed right up to the maximum, so it's putting a hell of a lot of load onto the anti-roll bar, and I've already broke one anti-roll bar link, is the easy way of putting it. So I've now changed them to adjustable ones, and it changes it all together and makes it so much better, and you're not putting the stress on the ball joints where they shouldn't be stuff, and your anti-roll bar's back in the correct place. But honestly, it's no difference than a normal lowered vehicle, and as for the kit itself, I can't fault the quality of it. It's not an expensive kit, and by all means it's not the cheapest kit, but the build quality is quite good at it, and over the last couple of weeks I've been driving it, it drives nicely, and I'm actually blown away with it. Totally changed how the vehicle looks, giving it a more aggressive look, and it drives nice. So there's my opinion of how it is and how it drives. It's up to you guys what you want to do with it, and whether you want to take my information or even try it yourself. And just so you, yeah, go on in, idiot. God love some people that can't drive, but yeah, that's a different subject, I won't go into that. But I've lost my train of thought now, that'd be a surprise. Yeah, as I was saying, don't forget guys, we have got a discount code. The discount code is on the bottom of the screen now, and also in the description. So if you guys want to try it out, I don't expect you'll be disappointed, to be honest with you. But then again, it's not the same as going to buy a £2,000 suspension kit, which you can't expect it to be. So if you do expect to do that, then yeah, that's your own prerogative, that's up to you. But there we go guys, there's the install, like what, install, the unboxing, the install and everything else of the kit. So take the information as you will, I'm over the moon with it. So hopefully if any of you guys do try to do it, you'll be over the moon again. So I just want to thank Max Peding Rods for the support on this video. It does go a long way to helping the channel and stuff, and I'd like to bring you guys something with a little bit of a discount to help you guys out as well. But Max Peding Rods don't just do suspension, they do a lot of other stuff to do with cars, so head on over to their site and stuff, have a gander on there for yourself and see what bits and bobs you can buy. But anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. What am I doing about? I was going the wrong way around. Hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe, and hit the like button if you like my videos. Yeah, I'm just being the useless idiot I normally am. So until the next one guys, stay safe, peace out.